All right, so this is part 2 of Nick's Classic Yard. So welcome to another episode of Junkyards and Barn Finds with Sean, and I'm Sean. So we're at part 2 now. So we're walking into the Jeep area, but I don't know, there's not really, some stuff's a Jeep area or some's GM or something, but here it's like we have Jeeps, but we've got old Chevys. So there's just all kinds of stuff here. We haven't even gone to the other side of this woods, and I know I'm getting bitten up huge right now from mosquitoes because I can feel them, and I don't normally get bit by mosquitoes. But anyway, old pickup trucks. There's a Jeep right there, and there's a couple other people that are coming. This is a Saturday, so there are some people out here doing what I'm doing, is just watching. I think I'm the only one videotaping right now, but there's other people that are just coming out to check this out. So Monte Carlo's back there. These are old pickup trucks, old vans. I mean, just look at these old vans, old ambulances there. Everything here on this side, look at that. Everything on this side. Oh, I've seen one of these Jeep trucks before. Somebody had one on YouTube. So that's really, really cool. What's that say on the door? Yeah, it's been too far, too long ago. There's a 70 Monte Carlo. Here's a Ford Granada sitting on top of a Mustang 2. And there's just some stuff piled up here. What is that? That's a Camaro. It's like an old, oh, it's an old race car. It's even got the cage in it. I don't know what it says on the side. Not sure what it says. All right, I think we've gone. Yeah, so we've gone here. So we're gonna head back through. So this is in, anyway guys, so we're in Chesnee, South Carolina, which took me about 80 minutes to get here from Charlotte. And I really think it would be great if any of you guys wanted to come here. He does sell parts. He also sells whole cars. But it's, if you live within an hour or two and you like old cars, you go into the office, you just tell him you want to look around. He gives you a little card with a pass on it that says, here you go, and just let you go look around at all this stuff. And I think if you're a car guy, or at least with me being a car guy, if you're some kind of a gearhead, this is like way better than having to go to like a flea market or a farmer's market on a Saturday. This is like just way better. All right, so we're gonna walk down this way, and there's so much stuff just sitting in the woods. Okay, so we've got Chevelles and Novas, El Camino, more Chevelles, more El Caminos. I want to say it's a Laguna. Nope, it's got a bumper. It doesn't have this. So it's like a 73, 75. Chevelles. All these Chevelle bodies. Just Chevelle bodies just sitting here. Back there even. More Chevelle bodies. This is what, 71 or 72? Can't tell without looking at the blinker lights, but and somebody liked it because they have Chevelle written on the, they have a Chevelle sticker on it. So when this was parked, I don't see it wrecked though. Looks like somebody had one here. You know, that's not really in too bad a shape. More El Caminos. Super Sport. Let's see what we have here. All right. So we're just going to keep walking down here. More Chevelles. Old panel trucks. Another Chevelle right there. Bunch of 55 Chevys. So we're definitely in the Chevy section now. Let's see, any California bumpers here? All these 55s. 57 Chevy right there. What do we got here? Man, that's just a shame. Two-door with a tree growing through it. And we got some El Caminos here. Engine blocks just sitting here. Another Chevelle. And that's a 68 Chevelle, 69 Chevelle station wagon. Another Chevelle. All these old trucks and buses back here. All right, let's take a walk back and go up some of these over here. '55. Go back here. We're just gonna have to, somebody needed a roof. That's what happens. Some of this stuff, if I had the money, I would save it and just take them apart for parts, because they're not making the parts for this stuff anymore, and leaving them out here like this in the weather. I've been to enough salvage yards now to realize these things are not going to last. So we got 72 Chevelle with the roof cut off. Over there we've got some Novas. Got some Novas here. El Caminos. Another Chevelle. Is that a big Dodge? Oldsmobile. And we're just seeing all kinds of mix and match of stuff here now. Oldsmobile. You're looking at Novas over here, and the Pontiacs, what they call the Apollos. Pontiac Apollo. 73 Nova. And 70 El Camino, or sorry, 70 Monte Carlos. What do we got here? Another 70 to 73 Monte Carlo, or first gen Monte Carlos. Another first gen Monte Carlo. This is all Monte Carlos in here. So you have your first gen ones. You've got some of the 4-door, similar looking, I guess they're the Chevelle 4-doors. You got 73 to 75 Monte Carlos. Bunch of 73 to 75 Monte Carlos there. Some Novas. So I don't know exactly in what order these are all in. I do know that these shorts, my shorts were not the call today. Should have been sweatpants, but listen, I'm feeding mosquitoes, so I'm helping wildlife while walking through the woods and meeting up with skunks. And that's all for you guys, all for you guys. I've never actually met a live skunk until today, so that's a shared experience, right? Awesome. Okay, so we got a Chevelle 4-door. We got some Chevelles there, some Novas over here. Chevelle 4-door. Nova, possibly an Apollo, possibly a Ventura. That's what V stands for, Ventura. And this says this is an SS. All right, so this is a Super Sport. If it is a Super Sport, and it says it's a Super Sport, we need to check the VIN number. So VIN, body by Fisher, VIN ST71 13637 B1 4868, paint 7575, paint, body B1 48684, 706. It says trim is 706, 06A, B and D. So you guys got all that? So there you go. If that's an SS, and why wouldn't it be? That's what's left, and I'm sure I'm not the only person to ever check that out. So a bunch of hoods, bunch of first generation Monte Carlos again. Chevelles. I don't think there's anything left of this Chevelle other than that bumper that says SS on it. All right, moving forward. Okay, going back this way again. Yeah, it's kind of confusing for me too. Sorry guys. But all right, so that's where the Jeeps were. And then we walked down here along Chevelle Row. And we're walking. So, a bunch of red mud in the Carolinas, and they kind of know about it because they all have these like boot scrubbers that you have to put your shoes in and scrub all the mud off before you go into stores, which we don't really have in Florida because we have sand. Meanwhile, I'm hoping I'm interesting you with these facts while I walk past all the places we already walked past, so that we can head up here to the new area, which is right here. Okay, so as we walk up here, And I could edit that out if you wanted me to, but I didn't feel like it. I want to give you guys the whole experience of being here. And so I'm trying not to edit anything out, except for when I got stung by a horde of bees. I didn't get stung by a horde of bees, but if I do, you'll probably see it on camera. All right, continuing, we're onward. So we've got old trucks, tons of old pickup trucks, tons and tons of old pickup trucks here in the woods. There's a clearing over there, so we'll head over there. Some of this stuff is really old, 40s, 50s, and then you have stuff like this from the 70s and 80s. I just wonder when, I was wondering when he actually stopped putting stuff over here. Seems like the pickup trucks are just here as pickup trucks versus from or I'm sorry, let me start my thought again while I see this giant mud puddle. Okay, so the pickup trucks and the trucks seem to be here just as trucks. It's like the truck section instead of by make or model, because there's Fords, there's Chevys, there's International Harvesters, there's all kinds of stuff. I'll be honest with you, I didn't think this was going to be this huge. What is that, a Volkswagen? Is that a Volkswagen? I didn't think this was going to be so huge, but it is. Somebody left their bicycle here. Anyway, there's a Chevy 70 C10, and it's black. That could have been the one I had in high school. Could have been. Frank Harris, who I bought truck for. Is that the truck I bought from you? I don't know. Could be. Of course, that was 1982, and it was in Pennsylvania. But you never know how things travel. I mean, I'm here. Okay, so we've got a lot more pickup trucks. We're starting to see a lot more of the square body Chevys in these yards. I don't know why. I guess because they're just dying. I'll be honest with you, I thought most of them would rust away, but they haven't. There's one from Green Roofing in Tennessee. So Green Roofing, if you're missing your pickup truck, Green Roofing in Tennessee, that is your truck right there. Sorry, the valet took it. Yep, here's a whole bunch of the square body Chevys and GMs, a couple Broncos, old 85 Broncos. I had a couple of those in my life. Very cool. So now we're way back up here along the road, and evidently it rained, or he just floods his property to keep people away. That's something I would do if I had one of these. I just like put giant mud puddles everywhere. Keeps people from walking. And we're down here along the fence line. Into the sun. So here's the 1930s stuff, the real old stuff he was talking about. A lot of 30s, 40s, 50s. There's another Charger. Buick. Can tell now. See, I listen to you guys. I want. Is that a Buick? Yeah, Buick Electra. But it's a Buick because it's got the little side thingies. Yeah. See, y'all were thinking that I didn't learn anything from you guys, but after I did that, the old gold yard in Florida, and y'all sat there and told me that's how you could tell a Buick in the comments, I listened and I remembered. So there's a La Sabra, Bonneville's, plastic Charger. I'd say 82 to 84. I don't know, but I just remember those. You know, Shelby made one of those. Shelby did a plastic Charger back in the day, and they were pretty popular. I think they came in like red and blue. if I remember right. Pontiac. I like the little lights in the grill. Don't know if those are stock, but they're fancy. A lot of old bodies on here. Torino. I think that's a Grand Torino if I expect. Where's it? A Marauder. Nope, Torino. It says Torino on it, so I'm going with instinct. Torino. Some 70s Cutlass. Really terrible 3rd gen. Oh, how you doing? All right. So there is some really good rat rod material here that you can use. So if you guys are looking for rat rod material, I would definitely look them up. There's just an amazing assortment of vehicles here that you could take and just make into a really nice street ride. There are some, yeah, there's some here that are so far gone they're done, but there's a lot here that is not. Oh, there's another fastback Mustang, another pickup truck, Falcons. Oh, I think this is a Ford. What is this? It's a 72 Ford convertible with a V8. Well, it doesn't have a V8 now, but it did. Lots of cars are missing quarter panels and roofs and stuff because that's what they're here for. Everybody had a Mark III van at some point in their life if they were over the age of 45. April, should they subscribe to this channel even if they don't like cars today for this one?
Probably just for this one.